Okay, hello. Excuse the dog already. So, alright, we're going to be playing Doki Doki Literature Club. My first time playing it did give a warning. This is for 18 plus, and it says individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a positive experience playing this game, so please do not watch, or if it gets too intense, then please leave the live. No, I do not want spoilers. The age rating. Okay. Let's get started. Hello, Bro Chill. Uh-oh. Hello, AJD. Welcome to the live. Into a new game. Ooh, my name. Ew. It's too long. We'll just go with Ash. I'm not having sound though. Is that me? Or is there just no sound? Do you guys hear the game? I do not hear the game. Give me one moment. Let me try and fix this. Ah! There we go. I got it. Hooray. User error. Oh, it's so cute, right? A little anime scene. It was set for my Oculus at a driver update. Okay. We got mystery person saying, hey! Do I just do auto? Okay. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance. Ugh. Waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Sounds like me. Oh, that girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Story of my life. That's why I have no friends. Besides you guys. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha 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 ha! I overslept again. But I caught up you this time. She looks like a total creeper, right? Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. Oh, look at her cute little face. It's so kawaii, right? That's me, Nash. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I did. See, I'm nice. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. She's super cute. I love this little bow. Cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Ash, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. That's how I was in high school. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. This sounds like my husband. And then I yell at him when I'm like, okay, let's go, and he has no idea what I'm talking about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. That's my life. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Huh. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Gosh, she's so pushy. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Seriously. I've heard whispers about that too. I haven't watched the complete playthrough before, just bits and parts of Game Grumps playing, so I really have no idea what I'm really getting into. The school day is as ordinary as ever and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. That's where I would start. Hello? Sayori? She must have some come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Wow, what a nice friend though. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, that you can come to my club. Oh. She's probably in some psycho club. See? Sayori. Yeah. There's no way I'm going to your club. Like, for real. Meanie. I love this face. It's so cute. Little. A cute dating sim. Oh, she's vice president of the literature club. That's interesting. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. See, that's too much extra. I would never do that. That's just like too much effort, I guess, and something that I'm not interested in. So she was the first one to show interest. After the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. We gotta quote it, vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. She's setting us up, guys. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. For real. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? See that cupcake? Exactly, JD. Cupcakes. She had me at cupcake, to be honest. Yay, let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Hey, that's a good way to sell your soul, right? It better be something delicious, not just some plain vanilla with like vanilla icing though. Like, that would be upsetting. It has to be like red velvet or like chocolate with like, I don't know, not chocolate frosting though, that's too much. Something delish. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here for a cupcake. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Ooh, girl 1. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Oh, I'm a boy? I did not know that. I thought I was a girl. I guess that makes a bit more sense. Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Ash, what a nice surprise. Oh, look at this girl with her hair. Oh, that's so cute. The red hair? It's your favorite? Or the purple? Maybe the purple since you put purple heart. Yeah. I guess I'll find out why. No spoilers. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. With absolute cuteness. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. That's what I'm saying. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. You're adorable. That's what I'm saying. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. So we gotta be extra nice to her. I try. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Oh. Ignoring a girl when she's moody? I don't think that's really good advice. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Okay, it's on the DL. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Okay. Don't say things like that. Oh look, she got shy over it. That's cute. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. It sure is. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right. She's so cute. Look at this big bow. I love anime girls with these bangs. The long hair. Just keep poking her. You're funny. Oh! I can't. Oh no, it just changed the. I thought I changed something by poking her. Oh, she smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Ash. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. She got a little too excited, I guess. The little finger thing's so cute. Tea? Oh, this girl know how to make tea too? Dang. At school? How do they make tea at school? Form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Oh. These faces are telling me that they're not gonna be good cupcakes. Like, she's so proud of whatever she made. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray and reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Do we get to see them? The whiskers are drawn with icing. The little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. Oh, that's so cute. She said it. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Heh, well, you know. Oh, look at her little snaggletooth. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has managed to get icing on her face. Gonna get drugged? Well, I mean, I'm in a room full of beautiful little anime girls. I guess I'd be okay with that. As long as I wake up. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. Oh, she wants my opinion? I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? That's how it feels. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. But why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this somewhere before. Oh, haven't I heard this somewhere before? Probably thinking in my head. Made them for you or anything? She totally did. She heard there's a new member coming. Oh, like I'm calling her out. And I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. Oh, she's so cute. Cute little angry face. But not for you know, you dummy. so cute. Alright, alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? That's what I'm saying. Baka. That is my favorite word. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess? Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Oh, she's calling her out. And that's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Oh, she's glad. And she's blushing. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? Are we gonna tell her that we were forced here? Or that we chose to come just for cupcakes? I was afraid of this question, see? That's what I'm saying. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by a seaward. That is the smart move. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sewer seemed really happy here, so that's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? Why, thank you. As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. That's very nice. Yeah, there was like pages of warnings. It's too cute and adorable. I guess we'll see. Monica really is a great leader. Are they sisters? It's gonna get rocky. I have a feeling it's gonna get really rocky. Like, bruh. Okay. They look exactly the same. Just short and long hair. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. That is true. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. I'm so excited too. It makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. I feel like she's like the one's like the head popping, you know, when she talks. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Ash, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? That's a good answer. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Ooh, we can be besties. The Oxford Dictionary. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Oh, I'm considerate. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Ooh, I read horror. Oh, I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at that minimal level. I have also read a horror book once. Just once. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, those are the people you have to watch out for. You think they're all sweet and everything. They love all the horror and the murder mystery. They know where to put you. I guess you could say that. If a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, I usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? She's all embarrassed. In the grave, yep. You'll never be found. What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. Oh? It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. Okay. And give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Yuri slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Ah. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe share some of your work. You can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Nope, she don't wanna. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. That awkward moment, because nobody wants to share. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. So cute. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. That overwhelmingly positive person over there is just like, oh, okay, I guess. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Is that right, Ash? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. And what's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. Because they all be looking at me like, why? A little too positive. See, all four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Yep. I'm joining this club. I can't do that to them. But, see? I'm sorry, I thought, Ash, you all? I'm defenseless against these girls. That's what I'm saying. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls? Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh, I made them so happy. Yes, I'm so happy. So he wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Kawaii. Monica looks over at me once more. Ash, look forward to seeing how you express yourself. I look forward to that too. Yes. A coffee refill. Star Monica with my mediocre writing skills. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Ash, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. So now I'm stuck with her, even if I didn't want to be. Yay. But she's so happy. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in literature club? How could you not be happy? Oh, wild brooch. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Ooh, I'd be trying to set up with one of these girls. I don't know if I get to choose who to hit on. I feel like I don't know, they're all really cute. I get to actually pick, or just in general who I would pick. don't know. They're all cute in their own way. I don't know. I think Monica. I really like her. She's so cute. This hairstyle. It's prime choice. Oh, she's cute too. I like her with her little snaggle tooth. She seems like a little scene girl. Good call, safe bet. That makes me question myself. But the purple-haired girl likes horror, so I feel like she's gonna be the bad guy. Cause she was like, surreal horror. She likes that shit. So I don't know. I guess we'll just see. I gotta get to know them more. I'm just going based off looks right now. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. That's hilarious. No, a wild broochill appeared. Everyone saw you. They're all cute, so I have nothing like negative to say about any of them. Oh, I'm gonna write the poem. I actually have to write the poem. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay. Should we make this light and happy or dark and gloomy? Like graveyard, melancholy, dark. These two are both pretty dark. Vanilla. That's like such a basic bitch word to choose. I'm going with graveyard. Yeah. Well, graveyard. Oh, I thought it was just those. There's 20 pages of words. Graveyard. Alright, what word should we choose? Lust? Okay. Vivalicious? Okay. Word 3. Vertigo. Alright, bro, chill. Pick a word. Ambient. Okay. Ooh. Horror or Doki Doki? Unrestrained? Oh, that was on the other page. Doki? That was my first pick when I saw it. Depression. Ooh. Achievement for Poetry Slam. Depression, yes. Okay. We'll go with depression. Uncontrollable. Oh, that was one. Unstable. Okay. I think I'll do excitement. COVID. Pleasure. Or aura. sure. Let's see, I don't even know what that means. Sparkle. That sounds too happy and positive. Forgive. Sparkle. Okay. Marshmallow. Misery. Misfortune. Scars. Misery, misfortune, or scars. I don't know. Misery. Skipping, empty judgment. Anger. Boop. That's cute. Say Starscape. I can't believe they want me to pick 20 words. Oh my Lanta. Right? That's a lot. I'm going with boot. I like saying boot myself. Unending. Eternity? Or unending? Maybe eternity. Nibble? Okay. Disaster. Despise. I'm going with disaster. Frightening. Bubbles. Yeah, I think frightening. Disaster. Oh yeah, that's what I picked. Frightening. Yeah. Massacre. Kawaii though. That's one of my favorite words. But we're trying to stay dark. So massacre or death. Yay. I think massacre. Okay, that's kind of what I was thinking. Massacre, okay. Climax. Anime. Entropy. I don't know what that means. I'm going with anime. Tragedy or contamination? Papa. Anxiety. We'll go with anxiety. Oh, last one. Last word. Yay. Contamination. Pain. Pain? I pick. We'll go with pain. I think we added only like one positive word in there. Hi again, Ash. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. Don't worry. I'd be trying to get in one of these girls' pants, apparently, so I ain't going nowhere. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. I'm back at the literature club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Ash. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Nope. I got my own commitment I'm trying to make. You know it. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join the club, any clubs this year. And last year too. She's just calling me out on my shit. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Ooh. That's why she was looking at us. The scariest part. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. I agree. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Ash always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even asking. I don't know what busy work's supposed to be. Like cooking up and cleaning my room. Ooh, she thinks I'm dependable. Okay, Yuri. So Yuri, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Okay, we definitely don't want to pick her. Is she a little too much air going on? Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and Ash can become good friends too? Ooh, she's embarrassed, playing with her hair. Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. She's just calling these girls out. It's really nothing. What is it? I'm very interested. Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. He reaches in her bags and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it shouldn't keep your attention even if you don't usually read. Oh, it should keep your attention. My bad. See, I can't even keep my attention on reading. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. That's so cute. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I'm gonna feel bad if we don't read the book. Does she need a cuddle buddy? Clearly she does. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Stuart and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. She's trying to get her manga. Oh, I want hardcore cuddles with her. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. Ooh, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. Catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Oh, we gotta change music. Ah, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. Oh, she's so cute. But it only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. At your beauty. At your adorableness. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Bullshit! She'd be lying. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. But she's kind of a weirdo. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What is it about anyway? Well... Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister, but as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. No, mine's fine. Is it acting weird for you, AJD? Might just be your computer. Oh, okay. It was buffering. She gets targeted by these people who escape from a human experiment prison. What? And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. I feel like this is gonna be kind of the situation we get into. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Okay, good. Ha ha ha. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Ash? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. She wants to make sure I have a twisted, messed up mind like her. That's all she's trying to get. I totally forgot that Yuri was into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. That's a red flag. She's letting you know her red flag right there. She gives things away. Don't take her to the movies. I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Okay, just don't give spoilers, girl. And please stop me if I start talking too much. Nay. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That is true. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. Haha, what are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieve the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Ooh, making moves. Making moves. Yeah. Oh, she's sweating. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? Sounds like someone I know. I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of them. Oh, making moves. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead, I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. Hot. I don't know, we get a different angle of her. She does look super cute right here though. It's actually kind of distracting me, for real. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Ah, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. Oh, she's glancing at me. What do I do? I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. That's right, lady. Let me love you. Nibble, nibble. Oh look, she put a smile. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Ray no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. You remain silent for a moment. Oh no, did I make her feel awkward? But Ash, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Oh, wait. I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. There we go. Good save. Kiss her, hurry. Ah. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. Oh, what a bitch to interrupt that. I was about to be making moves. Look, now she's all upset. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. Oh, I wonder how this can turn out. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's fine. He releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? Oh. I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note where I left off in the book and slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. This bitch. Yes, of course I wrote the poem. 20 pages of words. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. Like, for real. Remember in, like, I think it was like grade school, I forgot what class it was, maybe English. You had to write like a haiku or something. I hated that. And then you had to read it. At least I did. It was terrible. I don't like doing that. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? No, thank you. I can't wait. She's always excited. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I feel like I'm gonna have to remember who has what. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? I don't know. We were making moves on Yuri today. Should we show it to her? Or is this going to, like... If I show Yuri, then I can't hit on Monica? Yuri? Okay. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Let's look at what they may find out. They may find out that I'm hitting on everybody? That's funny. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? She complimented our poem. She thinks I'm gonna hate her. Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imaginary and metaphors, imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. I guess. We're a prodigy. We're gonna be like the next... I don't know any poem people. But whoever's famous for poems. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. She's an expert. There you go, Edgar Allan Poe. I know him. I don't know why it didn't come to mind, though. Literature class wouldn't have voluntarily adorable girls, though. That, you know, bad attitudes. Maybe if we were in an anime, though. They all seem happy besides that, like, one snaggletooth girl with the little cute attitude, though. Okay, there are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. Yuki's trying to be in on the live chit-chatting back there. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. What great advice, Yuri. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Asking to be a little bit biased, though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Shouldn't. Just let me find out for myself. Sorry, it's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamingly as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Okay. Okay, now we're gonna go into the ASMR voice to read the poem. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calms? I think it's calm. Breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. That's pretty cute. She's pretty good. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. Just a little bit, girl. See, she heard me. But I wasn't thinking that at all. Yes, I was. Or I just need to put my glasses on. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Mild? What will this bitch be writing then? Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Ash. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's deep. I did not get that at all. I got she was relaxing and calm. I didn't read that much into it then, I guess, huh? Did you guys get that from reading that? Whoop whoop. That's a lot more, so I'm putting it that way. Haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. Sure is. It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You're distracted. Oh my gosh, you guys. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Ash. Oh, how cute! Me too. Okay, who should we do next? Monica? Or Natsuki? I feel like Sayori's gonna be like rainbows and butterflies. Monica. Okay, we're doing Monica. Hey Ash. Having a good time so far? I can't complain. Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Okay, don't worry, Ash. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Ash. She didn't think it was exceptional like Yuri did. And always watching. Great job, Ash. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I wish we could read the poem. I want to know how it turned out. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. Aha, that's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. I keep wanting to say imaginary. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. I'm learning to say a lot of words today, guys. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. You do you, boo. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. And that's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. It's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. It is a true lit club. Ha ha ha. Awkwardly laughing. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. That's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction? The spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel. Blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas... My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. That was deep, guys. What do I think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. Like a window into the soul. Dear Lord, I was trying to do that ASMR voice for the poems. Is that what you're saying, dear Lord, about? Or the poem? What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. She likes someone. Oh, the poem. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on one specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. Right? That was pretty wise advice. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. I didn't have a choice. Alright, we'll do Natsuki next. Cute little snaggletooth girl. We're gonna be awkward with each other. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Never eat soggy wheat. Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. That was a cute one. She is a little firecracker. I told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing poems has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for someone to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. Oh look, we piqued her interest. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Okay. So she knows what she's doing. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did, I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. Oh, I love the Snaggletooth girls. They're so cute. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Smart man. Well, I only got one choice now. Why even ask me? Alright, Sayori, let's hear your light, beautiful rainbows and butterflies poem. She thinks it's a good poem. Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. But she has, like, no hope in us. She was just like, he's mid. We made an impression today. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. I'm locked in now. No hope at all. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Ash. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? She's so excited. Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Hee hee hee. We'll see about that. Okay. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away the rainy day, or a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. That was cute. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. No, don't be mean. still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. That's funny. Very kawaii. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, that's called hangry. It's called being very hangry if you're cranky. I experience it all the time. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Hee hee hee. That was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Phew. That's how I feel. I love those. All pouty. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. Oh. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How could that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Oh, this is going bad. Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Ooh. They being mean. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Ash did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Ash liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Ash appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Oh, we're gonna girl fight. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would be deliberately going out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Ash started showing up. But I didn't notice no difference. It's the first time I saw her. We're talking about boobies. Her boots, she ain't got none. They flat chested. Okay, I don't think that really matters. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Ash, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she can get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? To me, you should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Ash. But wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. I don't know, man. They're fighting. Everyone just has their own writing style. And they arguing about it. You understand that, right, Ash? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? That's how it feels. Oh yes, this is my first time playing, sorry. It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they probably think more highly of me. Oh god. They're gonna make me choose? That's just not fair. Oh god. I think I'm trying to have Sayori help me. Yuri? Oh god, shit, Natsuki's gonna be so pissed off at me. I feel like you're just biased, AJD. That's your girl. I am up in Washington State. Okay. Oh wait. Who I'm agreeing with. I was down in California. I recently moved up here though. Okay, we're going with Yuri. Wait. Did I just click Natsuki? Am I... Okay. That freaked me out. I was like, did I accidentally click the wrong button? I could have sworn Yuri was lit up. You're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait. She's jumping to conclusions on me. I know, that's how I felt. I was like, I was gonna ask for that one girl to save me so I don't piss off both of them, but then they'd probably both just be mad anyways, but I don't know. That's no excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That is true, though. That one girl, I can't remember her name now. Yes, the girl next door. I'm not at this very moment, I don't know. Oh, that's not what happened at all. Sayori. Sayori. I got it. She does the cute little finger thing. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. They're just moody girls. I understand. Yuri, you're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, but here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. Oh, look, she's apologizing. Denver, well, welcome to the chat. No, Sayori's not. She's a little too rainbows and butterflies for me. Maybe somewhere down there. Not that I'm aware of, though, about the southern ancestry. That'd be very interesting to find out, though. This needs some ooh-woos or something. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Oh, no. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. We should have just left it there. Are you kidding? I am so sorry, Natsuki. Exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. See, I really like Monica. I love this long hair hanging down, the bangs going on. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. Oh, poor girl. She's trapped to this point being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. End up even feeling bad for her. I do feel bad for her. Yes, she is so gorgeous. Sometimes when I'm hurt, oh gosh, this girl. It was my choice. I was a little biased though because we had a good little flirt session earlier reading a book together, me and Yuri though, you know. But this girl's gonna come tell us when she's hurt. It helps me to take a walk and clear my head. Okay, that's reasonable. I thought she was gonna say something like ridiculous. Sayori, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Ooh, she's a little attitude girl. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Oh, she didn't have to do that. Natsuki. She really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. Poor Yuri. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Everything alright? Why would I even ask that? Like, clearly nothing is okay. She just got in an argument. I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. Me neither, girl. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. Why would we hate her? How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handle it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. That's easy. Thanks, Ash, you're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, you know, I would never do anything so shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki say? Oh, she set herself up. You never know, bro, chill. Have some deep ancestry roots. Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Yuri and her tea, dude. I could not drink that much tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. She's gonna give us more homework. No, definitely none of that going on here. Jeff Seagroves. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Of course she would find it so much fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Oh, she came back. Okay. I thought she'd be MIA for the rest of this day. Ash, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. Oh, we gotta write another poem, you guys. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. We just trying so hard to get into somebody's pants. I nodded myself with newfound determination. Ash, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Hehehehe. She's cute though. I swear it beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Okay. He needs to make up his mind. What happened earlier? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. I believe you. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Ash, it's nice to get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. She really is just a sweet soul. Oh. I don't want to break her heart. They're all so cute. 20 more out. That's how I feel. I think everyone really likes you too. Apparently they really like me. That's hee hee hee. Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Oh my Lanta. Crushy, crushy, crush, crush. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Her positivity is rubbing off on my character. Oh, my Lanta. No spoilers, AJD. I don't want to know. Oh, we got words to pick. Okay, I'm gonna go with explode or dark. I think explode. Predictability. I feel like a lot of these are reused words. Okay. We're not picking boop again, because that's what we picked the first time. Let's do heartbeat. We did Doki Doki last time. Oh, ever since that movie, it had the jackass guy. Why am I drawing a blank on it? It's hilarious. He was in like the Special Olympics, and the guy goes, "Oh my Lanta!" It's just stuck with me. No, but I did watch Full House as a kid. But I did not realize that they said that in that show. Wow. The things I mean, I was a kid when I watched it though. So it's been a long time. But yeah, no, I started saying my Lanta after I watched the movie. It just stuck with me. Let's do shiny. I love Full House too. Yeah. We'll do scars. And then promise. Oh. Did we do tenacious last time? I did watch Fuller House. I just don't remember. No, we didn't? Okay. I'm gonna do tenacious. Maybe I just did not pay very good attention when I watched Fuller House then. It was mostly like my background stuff while I was like crocheting or something. We'll do extraordinary. Or no. Disoriented. I don't know. At this point, do I still want to keep it dark? I don't want to make my poem too light. We'll go disoriented. We did pleasure last time, so vivid. How rude. I didn't like that saying. I use that a lot. At least for work, since I can't say what I really want to say. Poof. I like that. Pout. Oof. Fester. I don't remember what we picked for this page. I'm gonna do Fester. Yeah, it was pretty good. Like I said, I mostly had it on while I was like crocheting, so I probably wasn't fully paying attention, but from what I did see when I was actually paying attention, I liked. I'm gonna do Fester. Yeah, definitely, since you enjoyed the original show, you would like it. It has pretty much all the same cast, but the Olsens weren't in it, but they do say why they're not there, or like the excuse why Michelle isn't there. I'm gonna do Kawaii. Misfortune. Oh. Yes, her fashion empire. We'll do depression this time. Did we do depression last time, or did we do... I feel like there's a few words on here we did. I don't think we did depression. I'm gonna do depression. I did anime last time. Do Crimson. I did Climax. Do Heart. Disown. Kitty. Treasure. Uncontrollable. Giggle. Amazing will be our positive word that we pick. Agonizing. And we'll do contamination this time, since Brochill said that last time. I'm hoping we don't get an argument this time. I don't know. I'm personally between Yuri and Monica. They're both so cute. Another day passes, it's time for the club meeting. But like, what if the one that I pick and then they die? I don't know if any of the main girls die, but then I'm gonna be pretty upset if my girl dies. You guys are biased. Entering the club room, usual scene greets me. Hey Ash. Yo Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Hee hee hee. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's kind of rude of me. I don't know, there was like 5 warnings before I even got to the main screen. I have never seen that before in a game. But yeah, like, I haven't come across anything that would give me reason to even believe the warnings. But I don't know. I mean, if I put my guard down, then I'm gonna be really sad if something happens to my girl. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why are we gonna look at her purse? Why that all of a sudden? See, that's what I'm saying. No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. That's a weird thing. Oh, cat hair. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Ah, she wanted me to pay for her meal. I knew it. 3 other girls. Well, I mean, that's true. I mean, if the one I pick just doesn't survive, then yeah, I'll just move on to the next one. My cat's next to me and he's knocking stuff down. But being cute at the same time, covering his face like he did nothing wrong. That's not fair. How did you even know? Girl, you try to get me to go with you get food. That's how I knew. It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. There you go. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. Wow. Her little... Oh, the eyes. I love it. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Ha ha ha. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It's just something in my book. Yuri, tell Ash to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. You're trying to guilt trip me. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Ooh. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. She's so cute. Haha. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the retribution. I was about to say, that's not at all the correct word. Still coming from you, Sayori? I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Hee hee hee. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing, but yet I call her an airhead and claim she doesn't know anything and she doesn't pay attention. So what does my character actually believe? After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Okay, this girl, she is playing me, making me think she is a dumb airhead. She's gonna be the mastermind of everything, I bet you. And see, I was avoiding her because I thought she was an airhead. Possibly my husband. I'm not sure. I was not paying attention since the stairs are behind me. Oh yeah, that was my husband. I see him over in the corner now. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. He does not. Yeah, Matt. He does join in on some of my games on my recordings on YouTube, though. Come on. Hold on. Let me see if he'll come over. I think he went outside. When he comes back by, I'll call him over. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Oh, we even got a little plop sound. Okay, yeah, he's out working on something with his machines. Yeah. Are we doing karate now? Ow. What was... Her face just says it all. Yeah. Yeah, we all roommate together. Well, obviously, me and my husband live together, but yeah, we roommate with my cousin. It's the Affordable Care Act way of living. Cookie. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Cookies? Oh no. His name's not DJ. I get what you're getting at. That's funny. We got the mini version of Full House over here. It's just us three though, not like 7 or 8 people. Well, I guess if you include our animals, then it might be considered Fuller House. Yeah, half house. I got Yuki is my dog, the one you might hear boof in the background. Halfway house. That's funny. I mean, you never know. We could be our halfway house in our own way. Is this a miracle? Cookies are falling onto her face, guys. It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution, girl. Actually, that one almost worked. Ha ha ha. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though, haha. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. I'd be happy over cookies falling onto my face too. She hugs the cookie. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori slowly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. Ooh, I hate that. That's an interesting Google search for a chinchilla. He's so cute and so sweet. Every time I go into the room, he comes over and sticks his little nose out of his cage and wants little pets. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. He has a fluffy ball of joy. And he bounces around like crazy. Kinda. I mean, chinchillas are like a form of... I don't know exactly since I'm not an expert, but to me they're like a different type of rodent, like a ferret. Unless like a ferret's not really a rodent. I don't know. That's interesting. Okay. Brochly, you can tell him you're the expert. I don't know. I've never owned one personally, so... They're besties. He gets super jealous though if you go try and pet the chinchilla and he comes over and looks up and goes, wow. And then you're like, dude, I was just petting you. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Hee. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Oh, how cute. Aw, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Oh, I think I see what's going on. Because she's the only one that goes up and touches Natsuki. I think Sayori likes Natsuki. And the chinchilla. And bro, chill with all your education over there. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Dude, okay, she totally likes her. Okay, AJD, that comment makes me feel like I'm totally wrong. I don't know, I'm gonna go with they like each other. Or at least Sayori likes Natsuki. They're in love. Hey, did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monica is in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. Smooch. Oh, then that leaves one person out. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Ooh, she got butthurt. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. This girl. Right, she is pretty busy. Starting clubs. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. She likes me too. What held you up anyways? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. Ha ha ha. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. She seems like she's lying. Oh really? I didn't know I was the only boy in the entire school, but I thought the only boy in their club, yeah. But maybe. I don't know. When I started, I didn't know I was even a boy until they said so. Well, of course not. I haven't seen any other kids. But I imagine we might. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Awkward. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? She got so excited over that. In that case, I won't let you down, Ash. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. See, I feel like I want to imagine the hallway like any other anime. It's empty during class time, but then, like, I guess really the only one I've watched where it's about anyone being in a club is, I guess too, Mob Psycho. So then they're all like in their own things. So I guess the hallways are empty still. I don't know. Even fruits baskets like that too. I guess so. I must be the only boy. And these must be the only 4 girls for such a big school. It looks like everyone has already settled down. And we gotta read our poems still. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Hey Yuri. I suddenly noticed that Yuri's reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No, I was kind of just waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? This girl and her tea. I have no idea. I guess we'll find out. Must be out for ice cream. I don't know. I guess we'll say that. Even when I walk home, there's nobody. Now you're making me very sus of everybody. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf. The kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Ooh. Yeah. I don't know, maybe I'm delusional. You know, you never know. I mean, I guess, you know, if you've played the game. I don't know. My person could be a little cray-cray. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Oh, I don't want to let her walk by herself. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? Yuri was going to make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Ah, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Ash in the club activities? Making tea is not a club activity. It's not invisible people. That's good to know. We gotta get past all the poem writing, bro. Chill. My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Ash. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? You like me, that's what's wrong. I know, I was about to say, she's the only one that has like a cute like stance. The rest are just kind of like, but they make her skirt kind of fly up. Commitment is the only scary thing about this game. Oh, luckily we're not making any commitments. High school romance is always scary. I guess. It's been so long, I don't remember. They're all 18 plus. My dog trying to be all involved. She might. I think she just hears noises either outside or upstairs. Yes, her name is Yuki. She's adorable little corgi. She's my little, I call her my Twinkie or my loaf of bread. Yes, I'm really into anime. I love anime. That's like my go-to to watch over like live actions and stuff. I think my favorite currently, I don't know, I'm torn. I really love One Piece. I'm all caught up. My favorite character is Zoro of all time. Like my PC build's based around Zoro theme. Besides my chair. My chair I still need to change to fit my theme. But I'm that kind of weeb. Only a bunch of weebs, yeah. The entire house is. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Ooh. How come when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because, girl. Oh, see? Because. Oh, I haven't seen that. I watch more of like I like Naruto, One Piece. I just watched Berserk for the first time. I haven't finished it. I need to watch the second season. Yeah, but there is plenty of different genres out there for people. Because it all depends what kind of stuff you're into. And I think Unaki-chan wants to hang out. Is that more a slice of life type of show? Nothing that you do is bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Mine turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. Yuki! Oh, yeah, that's more like slice of life. Do you like fantasy action type stuff? Like they get transported into like a video game world and I don't know. Solo Leveling was really good. If you like the action. I don't really watch too many slice of life type ones. I barely started watching slice of life after watching Fruits Basket. That's happened to me with a few shows that were slice of life, and I was like, oh, I'm kind of invested to see what happens, whether it's like actually good or not. But yeah, I don't know what My Happy Marriage was like slice of life on Netflix, and it had like, I think the people had like magical abilities and they use it to like fight off like the darkness or whatever, but there's not really anything going on with like the darkness till the end of the show. I won't spoil it in case anybody in here watches it, but it's kind of messed up and then it gets happy and then it gets messed up again. So I'm super excited for the second season, but it's kind of slice of lifey mixed with some action and stuff. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? I think I accidentally skipped what was on the previous. I don't know what I would hate you for. Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. Oh, I really like being friends with you. I thought she was gonna say something else. Oh. Thanks. I did not know what the history button did. Oh, all I said was because. Okay. I was like, I felt like I missed something important. But no. I really like being friends with you. Ahaha. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel feel kind of awkward saying something like that. I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, moving on. Yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walked to the nearest water fountain. Once we filled up the water pitcher, we returned to the classroom. Finally gonna make that tea. That's not the right thing to do. If my husband does that, I'll be talking to him and I asked him, like, what did I just say? And he's like, you were talking about, you know, let's just say I was talking about a movie. And then he's like, well, you were talking about this movie. I'm like, yeah, but what was I saying? And then he was like, I don't know. I'm like, you were saying, like, replying to me, going, uh-huh, yeah, that's cool. But no, it's funny. Oolong tea? I've never had that. Yeah, anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. I think she is a tea expert. Yeah, pretty much all those things. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches a teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed? I was doing a bit of thinking. And I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. How cute! Thinking about sports ball. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do when it's you who's around anyway. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Ash. It's very endearing. That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I didn't... if I could talk. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Ash, I have another request. She's just making things left and right. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. Easier? Why's the floor easier, girl? I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? We all know what she was going to say. She's gonna point out her big old titties. This girl. We know. Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes. She's all embarrassed. Oh my god. Terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved it from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. How convenient. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then and sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. You can go. Oh. Oh. A bunch of people walking outside. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Ooh. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. Trying to focus on reading and not her assets. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Boobettes instead of assets. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? That's what we all say, right? That's what all girls say, and then they're like, oh, can I have a bite? Honkin' badonkaroos. If I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Oh, look at her. She's so cute. Got a new angle. They have no calories. That's funny. That's some good logic to have. I think I'll just tell myself that for now on. And just like have him order lunch or dinner and then be like, well, I didn't eat any calories or carbs today. Because I didn't get the food. It was his food. Let's see, she opens the book with both hands. So that I don't have any harder... She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Ooh, making moves. I can't promise. Dandruff? Oh, my lantern. Sorry about my dog. Well, in that case, it's not dandruff, it's sparkle. They're trying to make her look sparkly. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. See, that's the thing. Oh, I have not played that. I might have to look into it though. doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. That means I can't stop here. Oh god. Is this what it's like to be a guy trying to hit on a girl? Like, are these like actual thoughts that guys have when they're trying to hit on someone? Like, oh, I gave her a chocolate, I can't stop. Ooh, then I'll definitely have to check out that game. They're not this receptive. Oh, that's hilarious. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Oh! We put the little chocolate there. I didn't even notice that. I was too busy looking down. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Ash, sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. That's, well... You were just helping. That's something that friends do, right? Yeah. I don't think slipping pizza into a girl's mouth is gonna be very, Why would you say that? Oh. Oh, I see what you're saying. I was like, I don't understand. Where did that come from? Yeah, he was the one I referenced to when I was telling Sue where she apologizes too much, and I was like, I know someone like that. I call him out on it all the time. That's all it was. Yeah, then you don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Uri tries to return to the book. But I can tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. Ooh. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Okay. Wow. That just got interrupted so quickly. Okay, everyone. That's how I felt just now. I was like, the heck? Yuri jolts back. Oh, we still have to share the poems. Okay. And then we will be ending the stream in like 15 minutes. I got some things to take care of. Oh my god, the C blocker. She is. I was like, oh, we're finally gonna make a move. Well, I mean, we made a move, but, you know, like a kiss or something. Help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah, Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Oh. Alright, are we showing our poem to Yuri first again? I'm scared to do Natsuki, because I pissed her off. Okay, we'll just start with our girl. Let's see what you've written for today. Oh, she's impressed. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Ash. This one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? By reading all of your guys' stuff? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques we're practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. I keep wanting to say imagination. I don't know why that is the first word that comes to my mind when I see that. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. She's so cute. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. That's sad. She shouldn't be embarrassed. Huh? Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. Okay, now we're going to go into the poem. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. This is a long one, okay. Go girl. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic. I cannot really read this word. Pavlovian? I can't understand what that word says, sorry. I don't know if this is a R or a V. Pavlovian. I don't know. Conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. Her sense of self. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right, it's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. If I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because she's shy. It was a bit creepy. They're embarrassing. People will make fun of me because she's a creep. Don't you have anything like that, Ash? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Ash. That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. Well, that's good. Now I almost feel like I look forward to it. Oh, she looks forward to sharing. She was so embarrassed at the first day. The first day. She didn't want to share anything. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that. It's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seemed to disappear. Alright. We'll go with Monica. My number 2 girl. Hi again, Ash. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. How's my writing? Girl, you about to read my poem? I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I gave my poem to Monica. Alright. This one's good. Feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. She's a bit butthurt. That's what it sounds like. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what's going on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Oh, this girl, is she trying to set me up? Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one. Oh. Ha. That's kind of mean. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but, well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Just gonna roll with it. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, granting waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Okay, girl. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I feel like that was a nice way of putting that. Okay. I was like, Ahaha. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. You know, I don't remember, AJD, if you were playing VR chat with me when we did the Doki Doki room and we had to like try and guess whose poems were whose. Like it was like nothing like this, like the actual game, but and I was like, I don't know. And Matt was like, oh, this is hers, this is that. I wonder if they've updated that to where it's actually like finished now. That had a lot of bugs, but it would look like it'd be really cool. Yeah, we'll have to look into it. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. We got another writing tip. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Is she telling me to save my game? Okay. I was like, she's telling me better save my game or something. I don't know. You never know when you might change your mind or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? Ha 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 ha. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay. So we'll go ahead and stop right here. Thank you so much for joining my live today, and it was nice chatting with everybody. Don't forget to go follow my YouTube. It's Ash's Gaming ATM at the moment. And then I will also be live streaming tomorrow with my sister-in-law, and we'll be co-oping Cult of the Lamb. She's never played it. I have played it, but I'm looking forward to trying out the co-op, so that'll be really exciting. And then I'll also be living on Monday, FNAF Into the Pit. So, thanks for tuning in. Bye.